So welcome back. I'm here to give you my perspective today on this trainer, the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Low Reverse MOCHA. So tune in and I will go through all the details. I was really fortunate to get this pair, as you can see around me, trying to pick up quality and pairs that I like, more importantly pairs that I like, but I think that I'm really into the quality of materials, and that's exactly what you get with this pair. Sometimes it appears as if trainer YouTubers seem to pick up all the hype trainers and get all the best pairs, and I don't think it really works that way. So I want to kind of explain a little bit how I got this pair. I entered, as everyone did, on the sneakers app and entered for a couple of pairs because I have a couple of children. I was only lucky enough to get this little cute pair, which I think my son could wear. It's about his size. He ain't gonna wear them because they're worth about £300, but it's his size, and I'll definitely let him try them on and see what he thinks of them. But to him, they'll just be a pair of trainers, which is fine as it should be, and he'll beat them up. But I only won this pair. As I do, I got my wife to enter on the sneakers app for me in my size, and I texted her and said I got this pair, and she texted me back and said, oh, I won for you as well. And I couldn't believe it, could not believe it. I put in a lot of work on the sneakers app, a lot of hours watching videos and just looking at the content in general, because I know it helps in terms of getting pairs of trainers. But my wife, who spends no time on the sneakers app whatsoever and couldn't give two you-know-whats about trainers, just went on there, clicked on them. I actually did it for her, really, put my size in, and anyway, got a pair immediately. So in terms of details on this shoe, we have the signature Travis backwards swoosh, which you can see right there. It's the main colorways for this pair are sail, which is this color here, like a cream color, and there's also a brown color, which is, these are called the reverse MOCHAs, but in reality they're quite a different color to, I don't know if you can see it actually, from the MOCHAs. These are the Jordan 1 MOCHAs, and they're quite brown, and you can see here it's slightly more of a grey color. It's more of a sort of grey ashen kind of charcoaly color on the Travis Scott ones. So I was lucky enough with the first pair of Jordan 1s that Travis Scott did, the high MOCHA pair. Anyway, I ended up selling them. Didn't like them. I still really don't like massively this backwards swoosh. But having said that, it's a kind of trainer, a bit like the Patta Waves. The moment you see them, you know exactly what they are. So the moment you see that backwards swoosh, you know it's a collab, and you know they're Travis Scott's. And I think you have to respect artists for kind of pushing the envelope and doing things that are a little bit different to what everyone expects them to do. That would be my ideal, to have it from the medial side and have that come, but then that would just be another Jordan 1, just the same old. But that's what I like. I like to stay in my lane. I do like different things, obviously, to mix things up, but anyway, I don't mind it. It's grown on me a little bit, that, and it's only on the one side, so I do like the fact that on the medial side you have the normal face swoosh. So I sold the original Travis Scott ones, and I was lucky enough again on the sneakers app to get these MOCHAs, and I love these. I think these are a really beautiful classic pair. What I did like about the Travis Scott ones was the quality of the materials, and that's exactly what Nike have done on this pair. They've really used, I think, and I'm not an expert, I see Rose Anvil, I'll put a link to his videos down below or up here. I think Rose Anvil, who cuts the trainers in half and he really knows about the leather quality, could tell me that these are actually garbage, but from my kind of naked eye and what I'm used to in terms of leathers, I think this is a really well made pair. The suede and nubuck on the top is crazy, really soft, and you've got tumbled leather on the swoosh and also on the heel panel at the back. Then you've got lovely stitched in details, and I'm a big fan of stitching in details rather than embossing or debossing. And yeah, in general, the quality of this pair is top notch, and for me, that's a massive plus. When people say, oh, you know, you're just buying them because you're a hype beast, it's not really that. I think that I'm just driven by quality trainers. If you're going to spend money, as I say always on my channel, if we're going to spend money, a lot of money on these trainers, and these are going for silly money, then we expect good quality material. So I was lucky enough to get these for retail. In my personal opinion, I was watching Fomer Simpson's video yesterday, and he regrets buying these, and he paid maybe $1,500 for these, and I just think no trainer is worth that amount of money. I have not spent, I've got a limit, my limit's about £250, which is probably about 280, maybe 290, maybe, I don't know, maybe $300, I'm not sure, but that's my limit for resale. And every pair I've got behind me, I paid less than that. The Jordan 1 shattered backboards, I paid £240 on a Facebook group years ago when they came out. Even though the hype is a beautiful thing, and we are all a little bit hype beasty, I think that's just the way it is. We are all got a little bit of a hype beast inside of us. I had recently bought this pair, which is the Winston Tyrrell Reebok Club C, and these were going to be my summer trainers this year. And the materials on these are £90. The point with these is the materials on these are crazy, amazing quality, tumbled leather, and even better I would say than the Travis Scott's, because the whole tongue is tumbled leather and the whole trainer is tumbled leather. But now I've got the Travis Scott ones, I'm going to get rid of these, even though these are lovely. But the point is, Reebok can pump these out, £90. It's a collab between the artist and the brand, and these will sit on websites. You could just get these, no trouble, no hype. And the quality is crazy, really amazing quality. Nike can do the same thing, but then it's so good at generating hype, you can't get these for less than £1,000. So it's a tough market at the moment in terms of buying trainers. And I think now I've got these, I'm going to calm it down a little bit, because I think it's a little bit out of control, and some of the enjoyment I think of being able to walk in and get a pair of trainers is definitely diminishing. Overall, I would definitely recommend that if you can pick these up for retail, that you do. I think they are a really quality trainer, and I think it goes beyond being a hype beast. I think the materials and the colourway are classic enough that they would appeal to actual fans of trainers or sneakers, as well as those who just want to get them because it's the latest Travis Scott release. So if you can get them for retail or a little bit above, or you've got someone who will sort you out, I would definitely get them. If you haven't, there'll be another pair that will come out soon that will be more hyped, more sought after, and all that kind of stuff. Where do they sit for you? What do you think of this as a pair of trainers? If you take away all the hype and all the drama, would you buy this pair of trainers? Thoughts and comments below, please. I love all the interaction, that's what I do it for getting in contact with like-minded trainer heads, sneaker heads, London trainer OGs, whatever, it's all good. So if you enjoyed the video and you like my content, please subscribe. I do try and give my honest opinion on trainers. I'm not trying to get anything from anyone really, just tell you what I think is really about these trainers, because they do mean a lot to me, trainers in general. And I think there's a lot of people who just say, oh, everything's great, everything's an amazing pair, everything's fire. It doesn't work that way, that's not the truth. So I want to say thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every view. If this is the kind of content that you like, please check out my other videos. I've got loads of videos on Clarks, Wallabies. I've got videos on every single brand. Asics, Diadora, Reebok, Adidas ZX 8000s. I've got loads of reviews. And I try to focus on maybe the less hype beastie, the more traditional trainers. Yeah, so peace and love, and I will see you on the next video.